All right. We back in my partner, this big bingo. He about to bless y'all with some information. I hope y'all enjoy it. Relax, kick back, relax, We about to get it started. All right. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Once again, we coming back at you. Today we're gonna do some information. We're gonna drop some heavy information on you today. Some information that you about need. I guess what you can say, some information that can help us move forward, or some people, it's gonna help them just look at things if nothing else. So some people may not be able to move forward off of, but they'll at least be able to just look at things. We want you to be able to just pay attention to certain things that go on. A lot of times, this is, man, some of the hardest stuff to do. This is to do some information on different groups. Right now, we're going into a session called group therapy, where we're talking on different groups. We talked on the last time the Moorish Science Temple and the Nation of Islam. We're going to do plenty in the future. We're going to do one on Bishop Mason and the whole Kojic deal. We're going to do one on Russell and Rutherford. That's with the Jehovah Witness. We're going to do one on them in the future. So basically, when it's time, we living in 2010 now, almost 2011, almost just ready. It's time for us to just start seeing that groups were good for a day, but after that day is over, you have to understand it's time to move forward. And if they were good for that day, sometimes when you look back at it, sometimes you say, man, you outweigh the pros and cons and say they might not have ever been good. Might not have ever been good for us, but some of we can at least see the good that's in it. Because I can see both sides. Sometimes I can see that we need some of this information, but that's what it is, information. When you get to following people, that's what we get off at. But I'm just gonna relax for a minute and just really talk, because this is some things that we gotta get off. I at least want to get the introduction done today, and if we have to do a part 2, then we'll do that, because we ain't got nothing but time. So that's what we'll do. Starting off, what I want to say is our main problem as a people, the reason why we seem to always get caught up by cats that's in groups, or they got groups together and all that type of stuff. We're going to constantly be caught up as a people, because we fail in about 3 different areas. One of the areas we failed in, we fail to look at people for what they are. People. People are people. They don't change. They don't vary. Sometimes they might change a little bit, but most of the time they gonna stick to pretty much the personality that they set out to be. If a person most of the time past 17, a person's personality is themselves for the rest of their life. Now sometimes they may grow and they may mature, but you still gonna be that person. You still gonna be the person that you are. You may grow and you may mature. There's some things that you might do differently that you didn't do when you was this age and that age, but you still that same person. And that comes back to you. It all comes back to you in that fold. Our people have a problem seeing that. Our people have a problem seeing that. Our people a lot of times think that certain people, just because what they do and the status, that the position that they hold, that all of a sudden this person is a holy person. This person is a different person. This person is somebody we can look to for help. I talk about this all the time. You remember we were talking one time, I said, my pops used to tell me all the time, they always put these NBA people up. Mm-hmm. Folks that play football or basketball or something like that, and expect them to be some kind of hero to society. Mm-hmm. They get on camera you need to read to achieve. I'm like, nigga,
He can't read.
nigga, you can't even talk about you need to read to achieve. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these niggas like, hold on. But that's our problem though. Our problem is we put them on a pedestal just because they are in the league now.
Yeah. Right,
You know, they in the league now. You can talk in front of people now.
Right.
And that nigga didn't graduate from high school.
Exactly.
That nigga didn't graduate from college. But he telling you, stay in school, kids. Cause this is a public service message from the NBA. Damn. Nigga, you didn't stay in school. How in the world? You know what I'm saying? You got, man, these niggas be crazy. But our people fall in that category because we do what? We put people on pedestals sometimes just to put them on a pedestal. Just because they hold a different status now. You hold a different position. Oh, we're going to put you up here. We're going to deem you as the man now. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't no man nowhere. If he wasn't a man before he got the money or before he got the status, he not gonna be a man with the money and with the status. Sometimes those things put you in different positions and put around different people, but they don't necessarily change you. Our people have a problem with that, and I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, because when we hit home on the groups, it's the same thing. We put people, we tend to deem people and put them on pedestals that they don't belong on. We have to understand who people are. That's one thing, people recognition. The second thing is our people have a real problem. Man, our people have to get out of this whole Bible concept. And I'm gonna let you see where I'm going with this in a minute. Our people, I'm talking about in consciousness. Niggas running around here talking about I'm conscious, but these niggas is far away from conscious is because they still got this Bible locked in the back of their brain somewhere. You need to stop feeling the need to identify with people, places, things. Our people need to stop doing that. We always got to identify with something. Our problem, we always got to identify with something. Our people, I'm talking about on every level, we got to be part of something. We got to be part of a group. We got to be part of an organization. We got to be, it's a status thing. We got to do this. And if we don't identify with something, then something must be wrong with you. I get asked by many people, what church home do you belong to, brother? You know, and I tell them, I don't have no church home. You know, what's wrong with you? You know, something wrong with me now. You know, because you ain't got a church home. Well, that's the same thing in the conscious realm. Sometimes, what group you a part of? Man, I don't do, what? That's how they feel on the inside. Sometimes they want you to be a part of some group, some organization. Yep. So you got to feel like we have to stop identifying with things. I mean, you got niggas on every level. Niggas, I got to identify with them. Apartment buildings, you know what I'm saying? It be niggas claiming apartment buildings. Nigga, I'm part of the Grover's. Yeah. Grover Washington Heights. Yeah. Nigga.
Exactly.
And you don't know who Grover Washington was. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Nigga, I'm part of the.
But you claiming it.
Yeah.
So you claiming that.
Nigga, come on now. Nigga claiming apartment building. Exactly. But then you can't talk about the young dude, cause grown folks.
They retired.
I'm part of the Kojic, Church of God in Christ, brother. Thank you. You know, I'm part of this group. I'm part of the Nation of Islam. You know, you got to be a part of something. Mm-hmm. Our people have to stop being a part of stuff. And this Bible thing, man, if you make this Bible irrelevant, niggas can't come at you with no anything. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas come at you. Most of the groups come at us because I fear for the Bible.